Jsme zpět, fajn. Dobrý znamení. Tak, můžeme pokračovat. Teda doufám, že to bude uložený tam, kde jsem předtím to teda vypnul. Nuceně. Tak. Ještě to pošlu na ten... Tak. Dobrý. Jo, ok. Dobře. Takže kde to bude teda pokračovat? Co? Mě to zajímá. Jo, dobrý. Takže tam bude předtím. Dobrý, to jsem rád. Takže se to nemusel zeknout. Když to budete opět, tak mi napište. A kdo tu je teď? Míšo, už seš tu?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
No i to už jsme viděli všechno.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you come.
Zvyk, no. Zvyk jsem si. Segra už je tady taky? Segra, jsi tu? Dobrý, už jako... Už koukám, že to funguje normálně, to jsem rád. Ježiši Kriste.
Wonders made by man, aloneness Longstreet, a gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Dneska Olio malba, no. To si udělali do toho stylu. Segra, ty už seš tu taky? Já nevím, ať vím. Dobrý, jo tady.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Momento.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
lady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No,
Nie
it's
pójdę
fine.
wnętrz.
Come in.
Begging your pardon, lady, but are you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, better from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course not.
Forse se le.
You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will
Co
be
to
here
są
any
3
minute.
godziny?
Of course not. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument. I heard them arguing about House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a cold one, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my lady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Dobrý. Tak, zatím se to neseká,
From the
fajn,
day you
pohodě.
arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
My family wrote me.
Co si zatím myslíte o téhle postavě a té míře? Mě přijde docela zatím úplně v pohodě.
Not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not.
Jako jak se někdo může myslet, že jsem zrádce, tyjo,
by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now.
Už je hodně
I
špatný.
promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
To je tu ten. Hezky.
You can do this.
Lady
Jak
Marjorie,
Malaysian žádné
aren't you
zkuze.
looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty, if you have any loyalty at all? Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
No, Bolton mi ani nezmiňujte.
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
From Hackney, Brighton. Ask any Lannister, and they do whatever was necessary to save Casterly. It would be unfortunate to see another house they claim to what today rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Ty na mě působíš jako taková manipulativní svině, ty zatím. Že by každý stát při tobě jinak je špatný.
Of course, Your Grace.
Co ti řeknu, při tom tvým proslovu se tady skoro spal. Takže z něho nevím ani ťuk. Bože můj, to je tak milá ženská tohle.
Even then he didn't trust Ruth Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Pane Tyrion.
You have my condolences for his loss.
Chcete zvednout nahoru,
This will be trying times for your family, even under the best
aby
of
se mi mohl koukat normálně do očí.
That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt
Bych vás mohl vzít na ramena.
Cersei. She will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I don't particularly.
Mně se nelíbí, no, Cersei.
That was fairly apparent to everyone.
Víte co, pane Tyrion, jako nemusí mi mít.
She takes great
Mám jí
pleasure
rád,
in
no.
her charades. I take mine in thwarting. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats.
Hlásej mu, prosím, jestli ona má ráda
I
mě
speak
nebo
for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Já jsem sebe posrám, pane Tyrion, ale byste už se měl mít ochranku, ty. Takový drobeček jako... Ne, dobrý, pojď.
Mira, I was worried.
Ještě nebudu... Ještě mě pan Tyrion slyší a... Nechá mě setnout hlavu, ty. Kdo by jenom mohl?
Didn't go very well.
Je, kežby, ty. Co se celýmu světu ulevilo, ty, kdybych měl setnutou hlavu, ty.
Lady Marjorie has spent
To
the
ještě se asi
entire day
nebude.
working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with his 4th cousins and the 9th born sons. Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true. And over in Martell, a red viper. I'm told he has a paramount, which I doubt is Dornish for life. We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. He'd marry
Probably not you, sir.
helped my family. Right, of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Jestli má zojte už tam někdo konec nebo usnu.
I fear it will only get worse when I am Queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Já souhlasím. Já...
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
S čím bych nesouhlasil ve 4 na 4?
Difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been some...
Já bych teď každému odsouhlasil úplně všechno. Já bych nemohl být prezident. Takže by to...
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Cyril. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Sorry, Sero, ale jako... Víš co?
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
Ke mně se prezident hodí. Že holka. Jak říkám, já bych ve 3:45 byl ochotný, nebo takhle, já už od 3 od rána, když jsou 3 hodiny ráno, už ani nevím, co se děje, odsouhlasím úplně všechno. Takže já, kdybych byl prezident a za mnou někdo přišel po 3 hodině ráno a dal mi přede mě nějaký papíry s nějakýma zákonama, bych to odsouhlasil, kdyby to byly nějaký píčoviny. Já bych odsouhlasil úplně všechno.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Všechno bych odsouhlasil, úplně všechno. Lánská cesta. Wolfswood. No to zase jo.
Seven elves.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my
A
ancestors
hrám se
skins
snou,
of their
že?
enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't
Na
make
to
it
musí mít
easy.
někdo kurva
All
žloutý,
that
že?
bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity you didn't know your father was the warden of the north.
Tam řeže člověka zaživa. Tyjo, já vidím na těch rukách normálně
How much
maso.
further is it? These foresters.
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
Kurva.
My lord?
Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Zůstaň.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
A teď si slyšet váš názor. Zůstali byste nebo byste utekli? Chlape. Jsou pryč. Chlapiku. Jsou pryč, už může být oka. To je zatracená jak vlajka. Člověk rozpálený doma. Chlape. Ježíši, kurva Kriste.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Your Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be that, like my father.
Your father was well
Každý chce být
regarded
jako
by nearly everyone.
to, co?
It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you pricks. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I
Ale víš,
fled.
že zločince nevyplácí, ty idiote.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Líp bych to řekl sám, tyjo. Sám bych to neřekl líp. Rolanda. Takhle umlče to.
Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it. Send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Take his fingers, thief! If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It'll be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Dobrý, tak na to potřebuji vaší pomoc. Buď to mu usekneme 3 prsty, nebo mu ukážeme milost, anebo ho pošleme na zeď. Ta zeď je takový vězení, ale jako docela přísný. On se brání tím, že má rodinu a že to dělal kvůli té rodině. Takže čekám. Buď tomu usekneme 3 prsty, nebo mu ukážeme milost, anebo ho pošleme na zeď. Čekám, jestli se tady v komentáři objeví. Jako je to zloděj, ale zase tvrdí, že to dělá kvůli rodině, aby přežili. Tak co, Míšo? Usekneme mu prsty, ukážeme mu milost, nebo ho pošleme na zeď. Ježíši Kriste, no, useknout prsty nebo mu ukázat milost. Jako je to zloděj. Na druhou stranu to dělá kvůli své rodině. Ježíši Kriste, no, useknout prsty nebo mu ukázat milost. Už mi teda poradil. Víte co?
See, this man is paid, his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
A kriminálník nemůže pomoct svojí rodině, i když udělá někdy blbost. Roland, jako takhle svět funguje. Jako když naše rodiny hladoví. Hele, ty máš dobrý plat. Kdyby si byl v jeho kůži, uděláš úplně to samý.
Thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Představ si sebe v jeho kůži, tyjo. To nemůžeš. A poslední kapitola a konec epizody.
Certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said, and expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance, possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, God. I can't. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the
Ale
opinion
kdyby
of
neměl
people
rodinu,
close to
tak ho pošlu buď na zeď, anebo mu seknu prsty. Já jsem mu prokázal milost jenom tím, že má rodinu. Kdyby rodinu neměl, tak přijel 3 prsty. To jako... To zase tak hodnej nejsem. Pokud by neměl rodinu, no tak si rozhodl osud sám, no. To je jediný štěstí, že... A já vím, komu to dám. Já to vím, ale neřeknu.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the counter, just to be sure.
So people are going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war is taking its toll. Even our own
To by mě taky zajímalo, no? Ty lidi hladoví, když jako...
We couldn't withstand the siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills...
Jasně, jídla to není požehnaně, ale sakra.
But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Cool. Hej, Roylande, s tebou si chci popovídat. Teď se mi zamlouváš. Takový dobrý týpek.
Many decisions to make. I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me.
Člověče, budeš to ty.
And everyone here knows me.
Protože ty jsi dobrý.
Or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Gannon to the war. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you.
Jsi dobrý a rozumný člověk. Duncan jako...
Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Your words are wise, Sir Roland.
Thank you.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
Míšo, napiš, koho mám jmenovat sentinelem. Buď Duncana nebo Roylanda. Napiš to jménem, jo? Mně osobně se zamlouvá tenhle Royland. Že ten ví, co dělá. Neposlal Gareta na zatracenou zeď.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Wait, Uncle. You can't leave. We need you here. Especially now.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with you, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here.
Tak co, Míšo, Duncan nebo Royland? Ty si teda osobně zamluvá Royland.
Until you've spoken with her. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
Duncan. Ten Royland, to je ten v tom brnění s těma jizvama. A Duncan, to je ten, co poslal Gareta na tu zeď, no.
Fine choice. And I trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. No one knows what happened with Lord Whitehall. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Royland.
It's my responsibility. The people...
Roylanda myslíš, že jo?
They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father is gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roger ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you. Duncan.
Hey, Duncan.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can...
To Duncan.
Your father often sought my counsel.
No, it's nothing. I just need to walk and clear my head.
S tebou to fakt mluvit nechci, sorry. S tebou taky nemám o čem moc povídat. Tak si musím pokecat i s ním, co?
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Tak.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Ferdinande, začni slavit.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
God be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice.
No to doufám, že to nebudu
Forgive me for saying
litovat.
so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
It's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
I will hear from my sentinel. Please.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed.
Hele, jako všechno nejde vyřešit politicky, jo.
Gentlemen, please.
Duncan, sorry, ale jestli se nemůžeš přenést přes to, že nejseš sentinel, tak se otoč a vypadí.
But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
Šarvátky jak malý
No
holky,
doubt she
fakt,
did
že jo.
everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Budeme bojovat, no.
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you.
Sorry, Duncan, ale já stojím prostě při Roylandu.
Well then,
Ty si poslal Gareta na zajezd. Jenom kvůli tomu, že pomstil svoji rodinu. Tím jsi se jako u mě dal minus blok.
We don't have enough soldiers
Zatímco
to strike
Roylandu
down
brání.
a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Jako sorry, Duncane, ale kurva.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will
Tady
not
jde
offer
o něco mnohem důležitějšího, než o tvé zatracený, sražený ego.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare
A o to, aby si nebyl vzteklej, že nejseš sentinem. Vybral jsem si Roylanda, tak se přes to hod přenes, ty vole. A nebo vypadni tady z tohohle místa. Vybral jsem si jeho. Pochop to.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. What's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented?
Zalíbil se ti ten Ethan, Míšo?
But your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and you need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Míšo, zalíbil se ti?
Fine. Malcolm
Ten
will go
Ethan?
to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Co za chuj.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know.
Míšo, odpověz.
Thank you.
Zalíbil se ti ten Ethan, nebo ne?
I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years, and yet to be treated like that. It's a private matter. You shouldn't take it personally. Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much. Sarah, My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Míšo, odpověz.
king was not inclined to offer help.
Jednoduchá otázka. Zalíbil se ti ten Ethan nebo ne? Nebo jaký ti aspoň... Tak jinak, jaký ti přijde ten Ethan?
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even
Moje
speak to
rodina je
me
furt
when I left him.
nebezpečnou.
But my family, they're still in danger.
Your family isn't the only thing in jeopardy, Mira.
My little brother is only 7 years old. I'm afraid for him, for all of them. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Yeah.
Milady. Begging your
Ahoy.
pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know. I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you. Which is why you must trust me, milady.
Ne, ten Ethan je ten
Hopefully I've proven I can be
mladý
useful to you.
lord.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't
Ten, za
despair.
kterého jsem předtím hrál, takový ten s těma černýma vlasama. To je Ethan.
People will be willing to help you.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? He should be here. Yeah, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
Tuto je Ethan, ten malý kluk, tu ten.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Heleme se, kdo se vrátil.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I would be if there was a fire.
Pan Bělohorský.
He's near impervious to flame.
Is he?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
Lud se jmenuje.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? And Lord Whitehall told me you were young. Yes.
Máme tu zřejmě průster.
It's you.
Pan Ramsay bude mít keci.
Token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not
Ježiši
bad.
Krist. Proč jsem to šílence nenechal zabráno? Proč jsem ho pozval dovnitř, jo? To já říkám, já ve 3 hodiny ráno už to vlastně za všem, ty ve 3 hodiny. Fakt, to je strašný.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out, Lawrence.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Leave them be, Lord Ramsay.
Worried about your family. As you should.
I'm the Lord. I'll have you speak only with me.
First, let's see you bend the knee.
Ramsay, ty jsi šílený už od pohledu, víš toho?
Words are wind. Anyone can say.
Fajn, máš to mít.
Thy Lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your word. The Crown, however, wants the truth. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little word.
You can't trust our Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester's
Dva
wife.
tvoji muži, kteří zabili Garrettovu rodinu. Dovolal bych ti to připomněl, ty debil.
Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper man, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen. So I've...
Nemůžeš se prostě otočit, vypadnout a jít zpátky tam, odkud si sem přitáhl, ty vole. A ty lidé taky.
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills done? We are talking about trees.
Ty hajzle.
Now, it can't be that difficult.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons.
Ty skurvený hajzle. Na to rovnou zapomeň, to jako na nás nehodí.
5 years or the next 50 generations?
The little We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who feels better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
Ty hajzle bělohorský.
Pretty sure there's no...
Ty skurvená svině.
Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironmouth, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Ježiši Kriste.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The 7 hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you?
To je v takový zasraným hajzlu tohle. To je taková podělaná situace teď.
Like the Queen and her brother. What? Hopefully not just like the Queen.
Teď už by to mělo končit.
I never had a sister. Always wanted.
I said leave them be.
Nech jí, Ramsay.
You come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay.
To neměl říct.
Aren't you the brave lord?
Ty vole, ty hajzle. Teď jsi podepsal autor smrti, ty sráči.
Far too much trouble.
My lord!
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this. However, the foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you.
Ty sráči, no počkej. Jestli tě ještě uvidím a budu mít tu příležitost, tak chcípneš jako první. A ty lidé taky. Ty zasrané hajzle. Ta zasraná svině. Ta zasraná kurva.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I need this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Bohužel jsem ho nemohl zachránit, no. Takže rozhodnutí z první epizody. Já a dalších 65% hráčů jsme zůstali s Bowenem. Já a dalších 37% hráčů jsme prokázali lojalitu Marjorie. Já a dalších 48% dalších hráčů jsme ukázali milost nad Erikem. Já a 30% si vybralo Roylanda jako Sentinela, to je docela málo. A já a 50% jsme si vybrali setkání s Ramsem ve Velký hale. To znamená, že já jsem těžce pod polovinou v téhle epizodě, tyjo. 3 rozhodnutí, nebo teoreticky 2, protože si vezmu, tak to třetí je skoro na polovině. 2 rozhodnutí pod polovinou, to je docela málo, no. Každopádně to by teda byla první epizoda. Železo z ledu. A vidím to tak, že bychom mohli, když to budu stíhat, tak můžeme každý den dát 1 epizodu. To znamená, že má to 6 epizod, to znamená, že bychom skončili někdy ve středu, pokud dobře počítám. Uvidíme, jak to teda budu časově zvládat a pokud by se mi samozřejmě chtělo do toho, nemůžu se do toho nutit. Ale dneska se divím teda, že jsem ještě něco vůbec dával za stream potom Until Dawn. Děkuju teda, že jste tady byli se mnou a vidíme se u další epizody. Mějte se, prosím, hezky. Ahoj.